Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Road to VGC Worlds 2014. Now the battle spot is currently on maintenance, so I'm doing something different. I'm gonna have two battles against my friend Matt, and so it'll be a bit different. It'll showcase how to adapt in a kind of best of 3 setting, to predict based on the information you've gathered. So with that in mind, taking notes on your opponent's Pokemon's moves, etc. ends up being super important. So Mega Kangaskhan team here, pretty interesting. Kangaskhan Breloom is a lead that really punishes my setup. Like, terribly punishes my setup. So what I can do though is lead Cofagrigus Amoonguss. This means that if he fake outs Amoonguss, he'll have some recoil damage. Actually, I could lead I don't know. This is difficult. I'm actually gonna lead Escavalier Amoonguss here. I don't expect him to lead Heatran. And in the back, I will have Cofagrigus and Camerupt. So this is going to be very interesting, but I fully expect the Kangaskhan Breloom lead, because that stops me 100% sure. So with that in mind, I couldn't lead Cofagrigus anything, and I mean, I don't know, it's weird. Amoonguss, yeah, there's the Breloom Kanga lead. Amoonguss deals well with both of these, thanks to the Rocky Helmets. Escavalier resists Kangaskhan's normal attacks and can't be spored by Breloom. So I wonder who Matt fakes out here. Who's the bigger threat too? I think Kangaskhan is definitely the bigger threat here. I wish I had Drill-Drun right now. But we're gonna double up on the Kangaskhan slot with, let me see. Gonna go Iron Head. And I'm gonna go Spore on that slot. We'll see what Breloom decides to do. No switches from Matt, so I'm either gonna do a lot of damage or I'm gonna put that Kangaskhan to sleep. He could also have Protect. Nope, no Protect, no anything, just a Mach Punch and a Double Edge. So pure offense by Matt, and wow, is that going to take me down? Wow, so close. So close. Gonna write down Mach Punch and Double Edge, because that will be important for next turn. Now, having seen that, I do regret not having just Giga Drained the Breloom slot, because I would have broken its Focus Sash, but having the Mega go down turn 1 is pretty huge. At the cost of almost my full HP. But hey, you can't ask for everything. Now there's Heatran, which is definitely a problem here. And if I want a shot, I need to have Amoonguss and Camerupt out at the same point here. So I think Escavalier has done its job. I am going to Quick Guard because he might want to Mach Punch. Doesn't really matter though, does it? If I bring Cofagrigus in, what does that accomplish? Doesn't really do much for my case. Can I survive an Earth Power? I don't think so. So actually, I let Escavalier go down here, and I'm gonna Protect Amoonguss. Then I'm gonna bring in Mega Camerupt. There's a Heat Wave, doesn't miss. So yes, Cavalier 4 times weak is definitely going down. So Matt evens it up 3 and 3. Goes for Bullet Seed, which is the right play. Now the thing here is that Heatran is very scary. He could Spore Camerupt actually. And I have no defense against that. I have no defense against this Spore. What was I thinking? I have absolutely no defense against this Spore. So with that in mind, yeah, he just spores Heat Waves or spores Earth Powers. Yikes. Gonna protect and spore, I guess. No, I'm pretty sure this battle is lost already. The Kanga Breloom lead is just an absolutely terrible matchup. It's probably this deck's worst matchup out of everything. I know what to do for next battle though, how to adapt. There's a Heat Wave from Heatran. I would have Earth Powered myself, but just so that I don't risk the 90% accuracy. And there's the Spore. So if I had Hariyama here, I might be in a better position. But the thing here is he can Spore and protect. He's going to Spore Cofagrigus. That's for sure. Does he protect Heatran? I don't know. I think he does, but I have to try to Trick Room anyways. There's the Earth Power. If I survive, I do survive. There's a Spore on Camerupt? No, on Cofagrigus. Okay. Well, still, Matt still has another Pokemon in the back. Cofagrigus is obviously not the strongest or most offensive Pokemon and will be asleep. At least I will take a turn of sleep though. Shukaberry doesn't save Heatran, but that's something to take into account in case we have to use Gastrodon against it. And we'll see what else. Spore, Bullet Seed, Protect, of course. So now I'm gonna protect. I've already burnt one turn of sleep. So I am going to try to Trick Room here once more. The protect is very obvious, but Matt really needs to get rid of that Camerupt. Thundurus has Swagger, so even less of a chance of me pulling off the Trick Room here. Here's a Bullet Seed onto Camerupt, and Cofagrigus stays asleep. So that's 2 turns. Swagger is going to be horrible to deal with. I'm gonna try a double protect, and I'm gonna try and Trick Room again. If I can Trick Room, I might have a shot. I failed the double, so perhaps a 2-hit Bullet Seed won't. Okay, there's a Spore, so that's a smart move from Matt. Didn't know whether Bullet Seed would KO. Now, if I hit myself, I'll definitely stand no chance. I do get the Trick Room off, so that's something, I guess. But Thunderbolt did too much damage. And if I hadn't used Protect, I would have already burnt a turn of sleep, and I would have maybe had a chance to... wake up this time around. There's the Mach Punch on Camerupt. Doesn't take me down, but it does leave me in another Mach Punch range despite being burnt. Thundurus goes for Hidden Power, so doubling up on Camerupt, making sure it goes down. That's the smart play, especially because even burnt, Cofagrigus will not be able to take down both of these Pokemon. So I'm gonna concede now. My tricky lead didn't really work out for us. And yeah, I don't think I have a good way to deal with that Kangaskhan Breloom lead, unfortunately. I really don't. Let me just text him to make sure he doesn't disconnect and he knows it's 2 battles. Because finding 4 opponents would be pretty difficult. So yeah. 1 more battle. I have to do something about that lead. If I had Protect on Cofagrigus, that'd be another story. That'd be a whole different story. Because I could lead Cofagrigus, Breloom. I mean, not Cofagrigus. I could lead Cofagrigus, Amoonguss. And then I could lead... I think that's what I'm going to lead. Cofagrigus, Amoonguss. And Hariyama and Camerupt in the back. That's an Adamant Kang though, Adamant max attack, because it almost took down Amoonguss. Amoonguss isn't max defense, but it's rough. At least, even if he spores me, I'll burn a turn of sleep the first turn, and I'll have a chance to wake up next turn. So once I do wake up, I'll have a much better shot. And I think my best bet would be to Giga Drain Breloom in order to break that Focus Sash. So that's the strategy. First turn, Trick Room Protect. Second turn, Giga Drain Breloom and take the Double Edge and try to Trick Room. Third turn, Protect and Trick Room. Hopefully that works out eventually for us to set up Trick Room. But wow, it's actually Thunders here. So he can simply fake out. And did he predict this? Wow. That's a pretty amazing prediction from Matt, to be honest. Gonna switch Cofagrigus out now. And I'm gonna protect Amoonguss. I expect a fake out on Amoonguss and a taunt on the Cofagrigus slot. That's what I expect here. Oh wow, Kang didn't Mega Evolve, so the fake out on is going to Cofagrigus. With that Scrappy. And there's Swagger, so he doesn't have taunt. I am going to fake out Thunders to avoid those shenanigans, and I'm gonna spore the Kang slots. Gonna write down the fake out. Doesn't really matter anymore, but it's nice to have that in mind. It does have T-Bolt and HP Ice. Thunders does, and it's number 2 now, not number 1. I mean, not number 4. Don't know what my opponent has in the back, but we're definitely in a much better position. He might just go for the Double Edge on Hariyama here. Does he do that? Yeah. Double Edge on Hariyama. Could have perhaps switched out for Cofagrigus, but then I was prone to Swagger. It might not even KO here. Wow, I survived with 6 HP. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. And Kang is asleep. Kang asleep. Now, this puts us in a lot better position. What I can do now? Kang is probably afraid. I can protect and switch I can switch Cofagrigus in and protect from the Swagger. Yeah, Kang switches out. So he has 1 turn of forced sleep. Oh, but Breloom comes in. Wow. So no Swagger, but he can put me to sleep. Oh. Hidden Power. No Swagger. Wow, if I had Spored. He's going to try to Spore me. That's fine. Hopefully this Spore goes through to Thunders. Yep. If I can put Thunders to sleep. Ah, yes, Amoonguss avoids. That's magical. That is absolutely magical. So now it's only a waiting game. Cofagrigus will burn the first turn of sleep. Thundurus will have a guaranteed turn of sleep. So we're in a much better position than we've ever been against Matt so far. There's a chance we do wake up, which is great. And here I am going to Giga Drain Breloom because I can break its Focus Sash. He might try to take down Cofagrigus with a Bullet Punch, no, Bullet Seed. But no, he switches out for Heatran. Ugh. That's terrible. We know Heatran is Shuka though. So that means no goggles. Heat Wave. I guess I should have Sport there because Heatran had no business in here. Thundurus burns its first turn of sleep. I've had 2. The fair thing would be for Thundurus not to wake up before I do. Heatran should go for a Heat Wave. Could go for a... Okay, no wake up from Thundurus. Heatran does go for the Heat Wave. Cofagrigus avoids and wakes up. So that's a Ninja Cofagrigus here. And now I can disable and Spore that Heatran. But what I'm actually gonna do is bring Camerupt in here. What I need is for Thundurus not to wake up and Swagger Amoonguss. That's what I need here. So I'm gonna Spore Heatran. Heatran is the bigger threat though. Thundurus can't really touch Camerupt. No protects. Thundurus wakes up, gets the Swagger on Amoonguss. Yeah, but no protect. Why wouldn't you protect Heatran? Please break through, please break through, please break through, please break through, please, 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 please. Yes! Okay. So that's 2 turns of Trick Room. We have 3 left, but there's 3 Pokemon asleep on my opponent's side of the field. That is magical. Nothing resists Earth Power, so I'm going to Earth Power and I'm going to try to Rage Powder away the imminent Swagger here. Withdraws Heatran. If he brings Breloom in, I break the Sash. Yep. If he brought Kang, I probably would have taken him down. But Heatran didn't take a turn of sleep. Oh no, he did take a turn of sleep. So he can wake up next turn. Can wake up. Can I pull off? Nope. So now there's only a 25% chance. Oh wow. Thundurus attacked. That's new. Earth Power does so much damage despite being resisted. And that's not Hidden Power Water, obviously. Yeah, that's great. So now I'm gonna Heat Wave. And I'm going to try once again to Rage Powder away the Swagger, potential Swagger. I really don't think it's gonna be a Hidden Power Ice. He saw it did so little damage. Amoonguss gets the Rage Powder off, that's great. I will get a +4 attack, which is pretty weird on an Amoonguss. But that's fair. It's been two turns where I don't hit myself in confusion, and 1 turn that I did. There's the Citrus on Thundurus. That's the 3rd turn or 4th turn? Oh, that's the 4th turn. So we're down to last turn of Trick Room. I am going to Heat Wave once again and Rage Powder. He could bring in... I think he wants to conserve Breloom, so he might bring Heatran in, but Heatran has a guaranteed turn of sleep. But, well, yeah, still. I think I actually want to Hidden Power Ice the Thundurus and Spore it. I expect Breloom to switch out here. Yeah, there's the switch out because he wants that Spore. He knows Spore outside of Trick Room is amazing. There's Heatran. Oh wow, Thundurus goes for the Thunder Wave, so going for the sure thing, I guess. Camerupt goes for the Hidden Power, will take down Thundurus, but both Kangaskhan. Oh wow, I didn't take it out. Okay, but it's asleep. That's even more perfect, because what I can do here, I cannot attack. I can protect Camerupt. Oh, but if he wakes up, then he'll burn a turn of waking up next turn. If I get rid of Heatran, yeah, I actually need to get rid of this Heatran. Never mind. Gonna get rid of Heatran, and I will bring Hariyama. Yeah, I will bring Hariyama in, so that I can fake out. He didn't switch out, so Heatran is going down. Wow, I can't believe Thundurus survived. Burns its first turn. Oh, Heatran wakes up. So Heatran could wake up. Oh, and that's... okay. Takes down Hariyama. That's fine, because Heatran will be going down here. As we saw, it doesn't survive, even with the Shuka Berry. And I can bring Amoonguss back in. It even has chip damage. So an even higher chance, if it was a damage roll, an even higher chance of taking it out. Now, we'll see here. He has Kangaskhan and Breloom. I think Cofagrigus is the right choice here. Thundurus can wake up, I think. Oh, he's bringing Kangaskhan. Wow, I really expected Breloom. So that's pretty amazing. If he swaggers Camerupt and I hit myself, I set up a free Trick Room. If he swaggers Cofagrigus, I get a free Heat Wave. I think that's a misplay from Matt. He should have brought Breloom in. Doesn't even wake up, so as long as Heat Wave connects and I get my Trick Room up. Well, it didn't really matter if Heat Wave connected. I guess I should have been more worried about Thundurus. I should have just hidden Power Ice that slot to ensure I got a KO, whereas Heat Wave could have missed, since Kangaskhan wasn't going to really be a threat under Trick Room. I guess worst case scenario was... no, there wasn't really a worst case scenario. It's 3-1 in our favor. Breloom is the last Pokemon here. It's going down to both an Earth Power and a Nightshade. So that's the game. Mach Punch does an X amount of damage to Camerupt. That's a lot of damage. But Earth Power nets us the win. So 1 win, 1 loss here. I think we adapted pretty well. Matt's lead definitely took me by surprise, but him not having Taunt and having Swagger made it so Amoonguss could pull off some clutch Spores and some clutch Rage Powders for sure. So yeah, very good games, Matt. I really enjoyed that. I've seen Matt go from a guy who didn't even use Protect to what you saw just now. So pretty good growth. I think we're at a very similar level at this point. And I've been playing for longer, so his exponential growth rate, or bettering rate, whatever, is definitely higher than mine, I guess. So yeah, thank you for being in my videos, Matt. I really appreciate you taking the time. And that will be all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this different mechanic. It's because Battle Spot is on maintenance, so that's why I had to do this, to record the videos this way. So that will be all, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.